Welcome back to the show, everyone. Of course, style is more than just what paint you're putting on your walls and the style of your house. It can be the little details that really count.
Yes, and we have some great ideas for you today with Carrie McCarthy. You've met her on the show before. She's a stylist, decorator, author, and founder of Style Statement. How are you?
I'm great.
How are you?
Good. So tell us what we're doing today, Carrie.
Well, I have two bookshelves here that are from IKEA, and almost everybody has an IKEA bookshelf. And I wanted to show how you can use your bookshelf like a canvas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like and this is like, these bookshelves are $79.
They're $79.
So you can really have something like this on, because this is probably stuff, I mean, your stuff is beautiful, but people have things that they don't realize if they put it on display the right way, it's a great way to have memories and such.
Absolutely. So this is a white canvas. You can add anything to this canvas, and it's really great to walk around your house and look for treasures. It might be in a box underneath your bed. It might be something your grandmother gave you. Mm-hmm. And this is what I would say is a modern style. So somebody who likes lots of white space, maybe, you know, a New York loft, lots of white. You can tell that I do love white.
Yeah, I was going to say, is all this stuff yours?
This is all
amazing.
mine.
I love it. There's some guy standing right back here, and all we're getting is his butt right through that. Anyway,
that's not my style.
Tell us, this would
not
be
her
against
style
a
statement.
wall, probably.
Yeah, it would be against
so
a
tell
wall.
us how you've done this, because I mean, all you've done is collected things that are a light color, but it's all about how you put them together. So is there kind of a way you can do it?
Yes, there is. First of all, because this is modern, I would consider empty space as important as filled space. So for instance, to sort of play it up a little bit, full of books here and then very, very plain here. And actually, another way to bring something interesting into your home is this is a book.
Oh,
and so then I just put it like this. And you have a piece of art.
Very cool.
And you've got a lot of found items on here, which is a great way to bring things together from your family and your travels. Maybe tell us about that part.
Sure, like this is from a trip up to Hornby, and I was collecting shells, and I just put this in this really modern vase, and doesn't that look great?
And that's really simple to do. I mean, everybody collects shells, but what the heck do you do with them?
Yeah,
that
it looks great.
And it's amazing how it becomes a conversation piece then. And if you are in a smaller space, if you're in a smaller home, if you're one of our typical Vancouver places, you need that.
It's a slice of your life. You know, people come over and you serve them a cocktail, and they come over and they say,
"Hey, why do you have a skull
why
here,
do you have a
Carrie?"
Skull? Because I found it on our property, and it has meaning to me. This is all about bringing treasures in.
Is that a deer skull? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's a deer skull.
Oh.
And I love the way that you coupled it with books. Now, obviously, you've chosen these books because of the color of them too. But I mean, there are other ways to do it.
Exactly. But the other thing I want to say is that you don't have to have your books all lined up like this. You know, pile them up like that for decoration here as well. And I like it that it's relaxed and loose. You know, nowadays we don't have this formal dining room and living room. It's very loose, relaxed, and represent your style, represent who you are.
And I love that, yes, it's modern, obviously it's look and everything, but at the same time, it's very personal as well, and people don't often associate with modern with that idea.
Well, and that's because I brought in a lot of wood and light wood, so it's very airy and breezy. So if you're drawn to this, you can say, you know, I really like a modern style in my home, but I don't want it to be cold and uninviting.
I love this one. I actually love them both because I'm a mix of the two. I have a lot of antique books from family stuff. So, but tell us about this one.
Well, I'd say this is more like a Ralph Lauren cottage, summer cottage look. And it's a lot of antique books, things that many people get from their grandparents. You know, a dried flower, which I love dried flowers because they don't cost any money. Like, you don't have to go out every week and get flowers.
There's no upkeep. There's no
plants you can't kill or the dead ones.
I mean, they all die anyway, right? And once again, it's all about stacking. But the difference between this traditional bookshelf and the modern is that there's really not much space here. It's about coziness and comfort and tradition and ritual, and a picture of my grandparents here, old family blankets, stacked books on the side here if it doesn't fit.
And you've got a few little tchotchkes mixed in, which is nice, but they fit. They're not sticking out.
No, and the thing is, the reason why it works is because this is an earthy palette. It's red, greens, and browns. If I brought in a big orange, like a bold orange, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So that's one of the general rules. Same tones.
I mean, obviously we associated with you a style statement, and how important is that though? I mean, for people before they even start something small like this to really get a sense of what they want and what they want to live.
It's a great question, because I think, you know, the definition of style is how anything is expressed. So even something as simple as a bookshelf represents who you are. And the best way to know who you are is if it feels right for you. If somebody looks at this and goes, oh, I love that, or they think, oh, it's too conservative, that's not right for them. So it's all based on your feelings. Your style is all based on your feelings.
So when you're putting something this together, it must be important to just
step back. It's like a painting. This is really like a painting.
Because you're going to be looking at it for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. You can change it all the time. Like you can put Christmas ornaments in here. You can put autumn leaves in here. It's really something that can change with your moods.
And with the
Love it.
seasons. Well, thank you
That's
so
why
much.
you're good.
If you want to find out more, you can go to Carrie's website. Some great ideas here today. Now, who doesn't want to go find all the treasures in their house and change everything I do?
No kidding.
I know. We're going to take a quick break.